Put your hands together for your next comedian, Tim Warner.
Let's go and see the stars, the Milky Way, or even Mars.
Look, we're all dead in the end. So I believe you should live life with some passion. You know, like there were these 3 tornado chasers in Oklahoma that died in their line of duty, chasing tornadoes wherever the fuck they do. And the headlines the next day read, they died doing what they love. And that statement kind of bothers me because we could say the same thing for heroin addicts. You know what I mean? But we don't. I've never read a headline that said, last night a young man died while chasing a dragon. Oh my God, that's so tragic. No, you should have known John. He died doing what he loved. Like, I don't know if you guys know this about heroin addicts, but hear me out. They love heroin. You can fucking Google it. It's a Snapple fact, number 943. Anyone on heroin tonight, they'll go into the bathroom, they'll look for a vein, they'll end up thinking about you, and then mainline it in their taint just to hide it from you. That's a passion that most people don't have. So maybe we need to turn off the fears and realize they died doing what they love.
I love it, Tim Warner.
Boom.
Amazing.
Great.
I love it.
Loved it.
Have you done heroin?
No.
Other drugs?
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah. I can't tell by my eyeballs. Yeah.
Yeah, I can. You're sort of like if Jimmy Fallon was high as fuck.
Yeah. That's so true.
Like the Tonight Show is every night for you.
What's your drug of choice?
DMT, if I can.
Wow.
Wow.
Fuck yeah. Look at this guy going straight for the home
Going
run
deep,
derby
man.
over
Yeah.
there.
Yeah,
I mean, how many times have you done DMT?
I've only done it twice in the last 2 years.
How about before the last 2 years?
Mostly just shrooms, acid, weed.
I love it.
A lot of drinking. Did blow when I was homeless for a bit.
There we go. Winner, chicken dinner, homeless. Now,
How long were you homeless?
how long? Yeah.
I was homeless like 10 months in New York City.
In New York?
Shit.
There you go.
Wow.
During the winter?
No, I went like the end of February to about Thanksgiving.
Holy fuck.
Whoa.
That's brutal.
That is so crazy.
Yeah.
Right before you were
It was
homeless.
my first year of comedy.
For real?
Yeah.
And were you like leaving school or leaving a job?
Yeah,
going
what
into it?
happened? What happened?
Drank a lot with this girl named Rita.
Wait. Hold on. Let's dial it back a second.
Yeah.
So, before you end up homeless,
Tim,
your
you
main
need-
memory is Rita and drinking.
Yep. Yeah, she'd give me fists of Hennessy, and then she'd go out to those fish concerts in New Hampshire.
Oh,
with me.
fuck them. Yeah.
And then she'd come back with like the chocolate frog type mushroom fucking things. They're fantastic.
Wow.
Where are you living though at the time? Before you're homeless, are you living with Rita?
Yeah.
Oh, you're living with her.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, I was
then-
crashing on the couch.
And she was like, "You gotta get the fuck out."
Pretty much.
Tim, are you positive Rita ever really existed?
Yeah, that's my Tyler Durden.
If she just kept getting you drugs, maybe she was a drug dealer. Were you paying for these?
Oh, I wish, but no. I
And
seem to have that effect on women. They
Where
like to
were you
give
crashing
drugs.
in those 10 months? Like
Yeah.
shelters?
It was so cold in February.
Well, Tribeca's really good in the summer because you could be right on the water, so you can sleep on a bench. It's very well lit and very
And you
kind of
had your
money.
just backpack or?
Yeah. Yeah.
But what about before summer, like February and shit?
Well, if you can scrap some money together, the subway, or if you want to jump a turnstile, you take the N train. That's roughly like 2 hours, so I could judge time really well. Like if I fell asleep, I could tell by what stop. Like, oh, it's been
This
3.5
guy's,
hours.
he loves it. He's dying right here. You're crushing.
Did you ever have homeless sex? Did you ever,
No, I
bust
just-
some?
What?
That's what I want. I want to know.
Brian?
It's fine.
It just seems like it would be warmer.
All right, I have a
So,
follow-up
let's see.
question.
I did jerk off in an alley once.
That's super homeless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was weird. I almost came on a rat, which was interesting.
What kind of alley was it? Was there like a Wendy's there, and you saw the
No,
girl with the pigtails, and you're like, I'm doing this right
one
now.
One of my comedy buddies bought me a Spank mag because he figured I was down on my luck. So.
Oh my God, a magazine! Holy shit, that really is the bottom, huh? You jerked off to a paper publication? Forget where you were sleeping. Now I feel bad.
This is great. Wait,
I'm a
so
reader.
You're not homeless now.
No.
What part of town are you living in?
I'm staying out in Long Beach.
Staying.
Staying or paying?
I'm here for 2 weeks, and then I go back to New York.
To New York. Oh, okay.
Do you live somewhere in New York now? Like, do you have a home in New York?
Yeah,
or?
I live in Long Island City at the moment.
All right.
Okay. Good.
Look at that.
All right, you guys
This
look
lady's
Queens.
clapping. Obviously, you've slept on her front yard once before.
You have a very Doug Stanhope vibe to you. When you first got on stage, it's like, oh
That's
man, it
it.
sounds like Doug Stanhope. But are you a fan of Doug Stanhope? Do you have any like comedy?
My Mount Rushmore would be Bruce, Carlin, Pryor, Hicks.
Cool.
Love it because you're so dark, and I just love it. I love those two that you just
I
named.
love your album, by the way. It's just heard it recently.
How long have you been doing? How long have you been doing stand-up?
8 years.
Wow.
Yeah, the main thing is I do not want to see a really together version of you.
No.
You know what I mean? Like,
Most people don't.
no, I'm serious. I feel like it's really like you're a good performer and you know how to like play into like you saw what people are responding to even in the conversation. You know how to play into it. So you're obviously a sharp performer, but like no one wants to see you fucking clean shaven and smelling
Right.
good.
No.
Nice like
It's very true. Like if I'm doing shows and comics notice I don't have a beer or something, they get really upset
Yeah.
with me and they buy me drinks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
upset with you.
Yeah. It's like, what are you doing? You trying to get your shit together? I'm like, no, I'm not eating kale. I don't know. I just
Yeah.
want to drink at this moment. I fucking hurt.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, because
The
I
last year and a
That's
half's
so
been
good.
rough.
I could see you being like the dark hero, like
Yeah.
totally like a
You are.
Stanhope, like
Yeah.
the Dark Lord. I love it.
Do you want to stay in New
Yeah.
York, or do you have any thinking about coming to LA at all?
This has all been surreal, like the week that I've been here.
What happened?
It's just broken every stereotype in like that I've had of LA, and
You've enjoyed yourself, right?
I'm actually having fun out here
Yeah.
and shit.
Good.
Yeah,
'Cause
it's pretty
it-
badass.
Yeah, it's
you know?
cool.
Sorry for the weather this week.
Yeah, it's better weather to be homeless in too.
No doubt about that.
It would be awesome if you toured for like a year homeless. Like
Well, I tried doing that with Occupy
It's called featuring.
a little bit when that was happening.
Oh, you tried to jump on that movement in the middle of it?
Well, no, I got asked to do the Zuccotti Park like 5 days in. One of the dudes who wrote the Constitution of the Occupy saw me.
Wait,
do
they had a
stand-up.
constitution for the
The
Occupy?
Declaration is
Constitution.
something
Yeah.
that in the beginning they had.
Their
And there were
version.
3 gentlemen that wrote it, and
Yeah.
one of them seen me do stand-up and was like, "Hey, we got like fucking 7,500 people at the time down here. Would you just do some comedy for them, whatever?" And kind of.
Oh, yeah.
So
how
it's
how many
cool.
were left when you were done? Tim, that was a lot of fun. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
Good
Nice
job.
to meet you, Tim. Tim Warner is on Twitter at I am Tim Warner. That's all one word.
What a mess.
We're
He's a
rolling through
wonderful
it.
mess.
Yeah.
That
isn't he
guy's a
great?
wonderful disaster.
Yeah.
Never straighten up.
Yeah, we meet a lot of fun people here.
Yeah.
It's always a blast.
Well, I really like that.
We're on to the part of the
Dark
show
side
now
of the
where our
force.
2 regulars every week.